So thank you for joining us. My name is Sonia, and if you call the 800 number, I am sure that I have spoken to you. And so it is so great to meet you. And then co-hosting this webinar with me is Daryl Davis, and Daryl is our Vice President of Creative Services. Hi, Daryl.
Hi, Sonia. Hi, everyone.
And we put this webinar together to highlight all the content that is part of the holiday advertising service. Daryl is going to take you through and highlight all the different images, the ads, and ideas, also showing you examples of how publications have built special sections, as well as like how they use the holiday service to build fourth quarter sales. I'm going to take you through the wizard, and then I'll also show you an example of a templated special section and where to find the sections.
Thank you for joining us, everyone. We're happy to see you, and we know your time is precious, so we appreciate it very much. As Sonia said, I'm going to start out by highlighting the 2021 Metro Holiday Advertising Service. This is kind of like the whipped cream of everything we do all year. We love it. We're working on it all year long. We're showing on this slide the cover, a fantastic image that's available as well for your purposes, and a double spread of our moneymakers, which details the content a little more in depth. And we really have fantastic dynamic images for Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and a couple extras this year, a COVID layout for a memoriam, and some Unity and Unity images for everything that's been happening in the world. Next. So of course we know our Canadian subscribers have already celebrated their Thanksgiving, but the content that we're looking at here is some of a smattering of our Thanksgiving ads. Again, these are just highlights. There's a much richer selection within the search book, which Sonia will review shortly. We have a full page ad for a single advertiser. On the left, we have thank you ads without saying happy Thanksgiving, just as a thank you for the past couple tough business years, thanking your clients, thanking your customers, as well as traditional Thanksgiving imagery. I just want to mention that multiple sizes are available. Wherever you see a full page image, we've also provided it at a tab size. And again, everything is able to be sized according to your specs. Next slide. Starting out, of course, with our fantastic Christmas imagery. We have Santas, we have Christmas trees, we have poinsettias, we have florals, we have, again, just a fantastic group of images to help you sell at holiday time. Again, a full page multi-sponsor ad, which is provided as a tab, can be a multi-sponsor, can be a single advertiser, as we've indicated with our Christmas tree. This gorgeous floral image, full page ad on the right, and the kind of like third one from the left. And then, of course, a group of regular holiday Christmas greetings that come in a variety of sizes, which again, you'll see a little more deeply in the search book. Next slide. In addition to the amazing Christmas images that I just described, we are often asked by our customers, we'd love to see a little more religious art. And I can guarantee you in 2021, we've got a ton of religious art. Again, Sonia will be flying through that in our search book, and you can see it in a little more depth. But here we have some images on the left, just again, a highlighted group. And then on the right, some of our religious focused holiday greeting ads. Next slide. Our New Year's treatment is similar. We have a fantastic variety of full page ads, again, tab size, 2-column, 3-column, 4-column. On the right-hand side, we're demonstrating some small space ads, which might be right for some of your retailers. So we really have everything New Year's 2022. Thank you, Son. And the next slide, we are concentrating on specific advertisers, a coffee place, Santa for a record store or a DJ, a wine restaurant, a dentist. And on the right, we're showing, again, full page multi-sponsor ad also available as a tab. And we're just highlighting just a couple, but we have a layout for a newspaper greetings ad and a Western shop. Next. As I mentioned earlier, it's been a tough couple of years. We've included in this year a full page layout for a COVID remembrance section. This can be expanded and contracted however you see fit. Again, full page, tab size available. It can take on any size. We also have Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and a couple Unity, peace and Unity ads that are reflective of everything that's been happening in the past couple of years, and it's a great time to promote that message. This is a group of images, again, that you'll be seeing in the search book, but I've just shown you 3 backgrounds that we're providing on the left. And all of the backgrounds that we've provided in the 2021 book have tab cover solutions with them as well. So we've taken that amazing image on the left and created a Christmas time worship guide cover out of it. All of them are adaptable for covers. It doesn't have to be a worship guide. It could be a local community guide to whatever. On the upper part of the right-hand side, just a tiny smattering because we have probably over 100 extra headings that are included in the 2021 service. And then below that, we have some amazing dynamic photographs that are available throughout as well. Next. On the left, we have a traditional classified greetings section where you have the ability to have a small classified greetings, make it a premium by using one of the graphics that we've indicated there. Interesting because to me, we include these little graphics as a premium in a classified section and they get used like crazy. So in addition to the layout, we have promotional ads to help sell that section. On the right is a group of 10 different holiday themed designs. We've created backgrounds and frames as tab size, banners, 1 columns, 2 columns. These can be used. We've demonstrated them as a newspaper promotion, but they can be used for everything and anything. And as I was, cruising through the book, I realized that one of these layouts could be adapted for your own personal Christmas letter that you include in your Christmas cards, telling about, what's been happening in your family, et cetera. But that was just a thought as I was looking at that. But again, a fantastic group of frames and backgrounds. Next slide. Now we've got some real life examples from 2020. And I think at the outset, someone indicated that they're doing some banners, banner sections like we see the Pamplin Media Group doing in the middle example, a beautiful top panel, and then some small 1-space holiday greetings below. On the left, the Mitchell Republic in South Dakota has a premium ad for Scott Supply on the bottom. The reason that that's fantastic is because often these greeting sections are keepers. So they're staying around the house a little more for extra exposure for that premium advertiser. But it's a great Santa image, wishing their readers and creating this special supplement to the Republic, wishing everyone a Merry Christmas. On the right, the Daily Star has another top panel with a myriad of business card size, 2 columns, 1 columns, a great, beautiful dynamic layout with an opportunity to say thank you to a lot of retailers in your community. Next slide. On the right-hand side, the Daily Star in Oneonta, again, utilizing a 12 Days of Christmas coloring contest, coupled with some of their own holiday greeting ads that they've kind of truncated in the upper left as they had in the previous layout. But they're also showing holiday fun and games, which we'll get to, and Sonia will highlight our 4 free templated special sections that are, again, free with your holiday subscription. On the right, the Times in Gainesville utilized one of our gorgeous covers from last year and has done a layout where they have holiday greetings combined with a coloring panel And this is a fantastic way to engage readers, engage kids, and the community as well. The Mitchell Republic from South Dakota on the bottom is again continuing with the fun and games search. These are again a great way to engage readers, and a coloring contest, as well as some greetings in there. So there's a lot you can do with this content, and we just wanted to take a pause and show you some of the stuff that we've seen from last year. We see stuff all year. You guys create some amazing content. Next slide.
Those look great, Daryl. Those are
Yeah,
great.
I love those, Sonia.
I like the way you showed before it's like a multi-ad, right? All the different advertisements, but they use the same happy holidays. And then this one, it's not as it doesn't have so many ads, but it still is. They used it in conjunction with the holiday fun and game.
I
And
I
it's
agree completely. It keeps the look of it, and it
yeah.
just is packed full of fantastic holiday content.
And it just shows and how many ways you can use it. Sorry.
Absolutely. I want to do that Christmas word search. I love those. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
We were highlighted in our industry spotlight plus business. These are a couple plus business stories from our November and December search books, both locally oriented, utilizing holiday content. For a little more in-depth story, I'd like you to take a look at the Citizen in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on the left, our November plus business story. And on the right is the news leader in Fernandina Beach, Florida. I hope I said that right. Both fantastic uses of our content. So again, we love seeing this. We appreciate you sharing with us, and they look fantastic. Next.
I just want to add that as a follow-up to the webinar, we'll be sending you these two idea pages because I know it's kind of hard to read it. So you'll get a PDF of these two stories as a follow-up email to the webinar.
Yeah, definitely worth a read. These success stories are fantastic for us to share. And which brings me to, on the left-hand side, again, we have 4 complete holiday special sections available with your subscription to the holiday advertising service. We have a home for the holidays, a full-blown Christmas coloring contest with I think there are 12 panels of fresh coloring contest there. The holiday fun and games, we can see from the previous slides, an amazing usage of that. I love the pencil sharpener Christmas tree. And then again, we're happy for the second year in a row to be able to present the holiday songbook, all copyright-free content, a fantastic way to, again, engage the community, host a premium advertiser on a holiday songbook page. And again, it's a fantastic leave behind. I remember when I was a kid having these from our local newspaper in our music class. So a lot of times overruns, and it's great to leave them in a senior center, a medical office. They're fantastic for schools. And then one last thing I want to mention, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with this, but we have, I think 2 or 3, Sonia, actually, Itsy the Elf, which is a storybook tab section that can incorporate your local community advertisers into the story. So it actually creates a very charming narrative, which does double duty as acting as a holiday greeting and a holiday ad. So those are worth checking out as well. Also free. And then on the right, we also have all of our holiday content ads available in the wizard, which Sonia will review with you as well. Okay, I guess, Sonia, back to you.
Alrighty, let me do next here. Okay, so I am going to show you how to use the wizard. So all the ads that Daryl highlighted, you can go into the wizard and add in your customer's information and create a personalized spec ad to take out to them. And it's really easy. I just want to let you know that if your sales reps don't have a password, this is a good time to think about who doesn't have a password, and let's get them set up so that they can start using the My Ad Wizard tool. I'm also going to show you where to find Itsy the Elf because it's a really great section, as well as a live, as a sample of a template special section. So I'm going to get going. I am going to turn my video off I'll be back. We are now in the My Ad Wizard. Basically, with the My Ad Wizard, there are 3 steps and it's really easy. And the first step is you want to choose your advertiser. So you choose your advertiser from the pull down menu or you create one. I already have an advertiser set up. So I'm just going to go in. I'm going to find the advertiser that I would like to present my ad to. It's Pause and Clause. And then the next option is you get to upload an ad. I already uploaded my graphic in my logo. It says upload graphic, but that means upload your logo or upload a picture of the advertiser. So then the next step is step 2. So step 1 was really easy. Find your advertiser or create one, upload your logo. Step 2 is where we're going to enter the keyword. The keyword is, what are you looking for? If you're looking for Christmas greetings, holiday, if you're looking for New Year's. So in this case, I am going to say that I am looking for a Christmas greeting. So I'm just going to put in the word Christmas. And it is a holiday only ad. And then also in step 2, this is where you're going to select the type of ad that you choose. So I'm just going to show you just for the webinar so you know where to find it. But if you were looking for a print with web, this is where you would go in and choose that. But I'm just right now looking for a print only. If you subscribe to our other services and you do a search, then you're going to get all the other searches. So I just want to look at holiday only content. And then now I'm going to hit my little search button here. I did create an ad already, so I chose this ad here. So what I am going to tell you is when you're choosing a template, take your time. There's so many images to choose from. I have it set to 20, but you can definitely do more. Once you find that template that you like, take a look at it, see if it's an ad that you think your advertiser will like when you're presenting it to them. The next step is step 2 takes us into step 3. And now we're going to customize our ad. By that, if you uploaded your logo, okay, so if you uploaded your logo, you definitely want to go ahead and customize it. So for example, if you look at the ad, it just says Pause and Clause. That's just the name of the advertiser. But I uploaded their logo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove their name so it doesn't come up because I uploaded their logo. And I'm going to place the logo on the ad. And you can kind of play around with it. Okay, and so once you find that it looks really nice, you can just save it. Hit the save button. So I already saved this, so I'm just going to show you exactly what happens. So now I saved my ad. It'll ask you to enter the information. What do you want to call it? I'll just show you. So you can enter your job number. Is it a new presentation? I already did this, so I'm just going to show you what happens next. So now what you can do is, let's see here. There it goes. Pause and Clause. Okay. So once your ad is saved, it'll bring you to this screen and you have an option whether you can present it, right? So I'm going to show you what's going to happen. You can present it. This is if you are in person and you want to take out your laptop and you want to show them what the ad looks like. Why not? It looks really nice. You have a really nice black background. It
looks great, Sonia. It looks really good.
And then, okay, so now if you don't want to do that, let's just close that out. So let's say now you're in person. If you're not going to do an in-person presentation and you're going to do email, you select email, and I'll show you what it's going to look like. Okay, so this is what your advertiser or your customer will receive in their email. And it's just really nice, and it has their information, it has your name on it. In this case, I'm using a Metro password, so it just says Metro. But if you are emailing this to someone, this is why I recommend you should have your own login so that it comes from you. It doesn't come from someone else if you're sharing their password with them. Okay, so then I'm going to close this out. That's what an email looks like. And then you also have an option of printing, right? So if you choose print, so if you take this out, this is what your print will look like. And you can take this out to your customer as well. So you have those options to do either a print, show it on your laptop, or email it to your customer. And then when it sells, your team can download it to the production team, or the designers can download a camera ready PDF or JPEG with the fonts embedded. And then your designers can also make additional changes. So if the designers wanted to make some, your advertiser wanted to make some changes, it's easy for your designers to do. They can just go in and download the production files. Another thing I want to show you is that you can also see other ads that are created within your company. So for this webinar, this is our company ads, but you can see all the ads that were created for your company, or you can just search by rep. So it's nice. So this way you can see if you have a sales blitz, you can see the ads that are being created. I also want to remind you that if you are presenting an ad for the first time, you can easily go in. Let me just go in back in here, return to the wizard. And once you select that ad, let me just go in here again. I'm sorry. If you want to give them another option, all you need to do is edit in the wizard, and you can change your template and you can create another ad, right? And that's how easy it is. So now you can visit your advertiser and give them two options. So if they don't like this one, you can show them another holiday greeting ad. And then what I want to also let you know is that another way to go into the wizard is through the holiday advertising search book. So if you go to the search book and you click here, okay, so now I'm going to take you to the holiday advertising service. What I want to show you is that this is the holiday advertising search book. The search book is an easy way to see all the images, cover designs, and all those ads that you're about to start selling, right? But it's also giving you ideas. So if you're here and you see an ad that you like, right? So now pretend that you didn't go through the wizard and you didn't type in your search word for Christmas. Now you're going into the search book, you're looking for ideas, and you see this ad and you're like, you know what? Paws and Claws would love that ad. Just click on it. When you click on it, it's going to bring you into the Metro Creative Connection. And this little wand here that you see, if you click on that, it's going to bring you into the wizard. So I just wanted to remind you that while you're looking at the holiday advertising service search book and you see an idea or a spec ad and you see that little wand, click on it, go in there, jump on that opportunity, create a spec ad, type in your advertiser's information, email the ad, or just do a quick in-person visit. And you never knew what happened, but it's a beautiful ad and they're going to love it. And it's the holiday and everyone is definitely in the mood to basically want to do something new for the holidays this year. So maybe you have that advertiser, right, who always wants to run that same ad. Go in the wizard, find an ad, and just say, hey, what about this ad? And then I also wanted to let you know that from the holiday advertising service, you can also go into the creative library. And this is just a quick search. So if you're searching for images for your holiday service, you can type in keywords here and you can search images, spec ads for a cover idea. If you're looking for coloring pages, let's just do that really quickly. So you're looking for some coloring ideas, right? Sorry. And just, you want to make sure that you do black and white. Make sure you do images. And so these are all your black and white images. But the next step, what you have to do if you are looking for that, you want to look for coloring panels. And then these are all the beautiful holiday, Christmas themes, coloring pages that we have. And the reason I want to highlight this is because Daryl pointed it out when he was doing some of the examples of how the publications are using our service. So in addition to the templated special section, you can also make it more robust by going in here and finding more coloring pages. Now, the next thing I want to take you into, like Daryl mentioned, is our templated special section. And with the holiday advertising service, you do get a template. You get 4 bonus templated special sections. And what I would like to do is, before we start, is I'm going to just lower my screen a little here, and I'm just going to show you, this is a templated special section that I found when we were prepping for the webinar. It's home for the holidays. It is part of the holiday advertising service. And I just wanted to show you, because we said we were going to give you examples of how publications are using the service to build special sections, right? So here's a great example of one. They have the recipes, they sold some ads, more recipe ideas, filled with more ads. Daryl, this is one of the ones that you were highlighting in your templated special sections, right? One of the covers?
It was, yeah. I mean, these sections can take the form of, editorial content, greetings, holiday oriented, like this, hosting a virtual holiday celebration, songbooks, everything. So they're really multi-use.
And it's great because, like Daryl just said, for this particular section, they took pieces from the songbook and they incorporated into the home for the holidays. So you can definitely do that. It's a great section. So I just wanted to show you how our customers are using that. And then I'm going to show you how to find them. So when you're logged into the Metro newspaper service, right, and you want to click on the templated sections, the templated sections tab, and anything that says free with the holiday service, those are your bonus templated special sections. You don't need to use them in the way that we're giving them to you. You can separate pieces, you can build on it. The nice
Yeah.
thing,
So,
right?
sorry for interrupting, Sonia, but
No,
like you just
absolutely.
said, I love the mixing and matching. And I also have to say that I love this page. I feel like I'm at a magazine stand and, looking at our templated special section offerings, from Think Pink to Giving Back, a philanthropic holiday oriented section, to our holiday gift guide, remembering 9/11, which we just did recently. But there's a fantastic offering of templated sections here. And for sure, take advantage of the free ones available with the 2021 holiday advertising service. Thanks.
No, thank you. And also, so how do you find these? No, so they're easy to find. You go into the tab, you look for the free with the holiday service, and to preview a section, I'm going to show you how to do that. You just hover over it. When you hover over it, you can view the PDF. So you can click on that, right? So basically it'll open up and you'll see a PDF and you'll get to see all the pages. You can also print that out and take it out to your advertisers when you're selling it. You can also click on the View e-edition. If you click on the View e-edition, it's going to be an online flipbook and you'll just get to see more of the pages, right? Or you can copy the URL, which is this right here, and you can put it into an email and you can share it with your prospective advertisers. So I'm just going to do home for the holiday. Wait, let's just quickly go in here. I'm going to hover over it. The view, the e-edition, there we go. It'll change, and then another nice thing is that we're also providing you sort of like advertisers that you can actually go ahead and visit. You can, the liquor store, drinkware store, takeout restaurant. So it's basically a nice list of advertisers for you. That you can also go into the wizard, create an ad for them. So when you approach them on the templated special section, you can also have a handy little spec ad.
And I just want to interrupt 1 sec, Sonia. It's fantastic to have an advertisement in close proximity to the editorial. For instance, if we're talking about tasty holiday dinners, to have a food market and a takeout restaurant opposite that editorial content. We've provided those advertisement placements for that very reason.
No, it's a great idea. And so let me just go back here again. So if you are looking for ways to promote your sections, you have different ways of doing that, right? No, so you can either view the PDF, you can take that out. You can view the e-edition. If you have your laptop, you can show your prospective advertiser, or you can email them the URL. These sections are customized in any way that you like. I also want to point out that these are a la carte. So if you subscribe to the Metro newspaper service and you need a little bit more content, so maybe you need the holiday gift guide, you can purchase these a la carte as well. And then Daryl did mention the Itsy the elf. I need to put my video back on because I do have my elf hat on. All right, so I want to show you where to find these. Itsy the elf is you just have to scroll down a little because it's from December 2020, right? So if you click on it, so then you have more options. So once you click on it, you click on more options, I'm sorry, it'll bring you to the actual section. You can, from here, you have still those same options of previewing them or downloading them or sharing them with your prospective advertiser. But then you get to see the sections from previous years. So you have the one from 2016, 2017, and 2018. So if you want to build on it, you can. And these are also part of the holiday advertising service, and these are free to you. And they're really cool. They look really cute. And then the last thing I want to show you is, and like I said, if you guys have any questions while I'm doing this webinar, send us the questions and we can always at the end of the webinar go back and go over some of the things if I was a little too quick or Daryl was a little too quick in talking. The last thing I want to do is I want to go back into the search book and just remind everyone that it is, if you don't take a look at the holiday advertising search book, you're going to miss out on some of the ads and the ideas that we have. So it's almost like looking at that magazine, right? And looking for ideas. Maybe you know one of your teammates is looking for an ad. You can share those ideas with them. So this is another reason why everyone should have their own password. If you download an ad, it'll have your name on it.
So when you go a little further, show some more pages in there because I just want people to see the headings and the backgrounds and the silhouettes. There's some of the religious art that I referred to. Just fly through this if you can, a couple more pages.
Sure.
Just want you to see the quality of these images and the fantastic ads that go along with them.
That one. Okay.
I know, I love that too.
And the reason, here's another reason, like, so you're sitting here and you think about your advertisers, right? And you're like, you know what, you have this one client who's always running that same ad. Maybe they, you know, something will pique their interest. So you just click on it and go into the wizard and go ahead and put the advertiser's information in there and email them the ad. They're beautiful ads, and I don't know, they're just really, I think they might be inspired to say, yeah, you know what, I want to change my ad, let's go ahead with it.
You know, when we were prepping for the webinar, we talked about this a bit. We often hear people say, oh, well, our advertiser wants to run the same ad that they always do. And we just kind of had a chuckle because we thought, that's kind of like sending the same Christmas card every year. So it's a thought.
Yeah. And this is, you know, the reason we put this webinar together was because we do hear a lot of our customers say, oh, we didn't know we have all this. So this webinar was designed for you. We wanted to show you where to find the images, how our publications are using the holiday advertising service, how to use the wizard, where to find these beautiful templated special sections, the ideas. After this webinar, if you want to learn a little bit more, right, you can give us a call and we can go ahead and set up one-on-one training with your teams. But if you need to set up passwords, I just want to show you what you can do to set up that password, right? So you go under My Account. You can email us. I'll give you our information. But if you're the admin for the passwords, you can go into Manage User Accounts and you can go in and set up new passwords. We also add this little page here. It's going to highlight all the reasons why you should set up your teams with a password. Your editorial team, your designers, your sales team. These are all the great reasons why you want them to have a password. And then we can set up training. One thing I want to show you is the calendar. If you subscribe to Metro, even if you don't subscribe to Metro, it's a great tool to have. And we're just highlighting all the different events that are happening throughout the month of December. You can click on the view printable calendar and you can see all the different events in one area, on one page for you. Daryl, is there anything else?
I just want to say with respect to the calendar, we've traditionally focused on our daily, weekly, monthly events as, print or web options. But something that we've recently realized is they're fantastic idea generators for your social, for your Instagram, for your Facebook, for your Twitter. National Cotton Candy Day. It's a great idea, to post. I'm sure we have a fantastic image of cotton candy, and some of it is fun and some of it's advertiser oriented, but it's definitely worth a look. Our calendar is a pretty extensive look at promotions that are available.
Even if just one, so even if you have a little like Facebook page, right, for your paper, something like National Card Playing Day. I know I play Rummy with my Nana and we have a great time. So that's something that you can actually post on your Facebook page for your paper. So it's just, there's so many other ideas. And we just wanted to let you know that you do have access to the calendar. Um, I think I've covered everything. Someone just said the wizard is so easy. They tried it. Yay! It is easy. It's such a great tool. Like you go in, you put in your advertiser's information, right? You find an ad and you take it out. It's a win-win. Even if they say no, you kind of planted that seed. You can always follow up. And the ads are beautiful with the holiday advertising service. They really, really are. I mean, listen, I'm wearing my elf hat. It's a good thing. If after this webinar you want to go back to your team, and you want to tell them about the webinar, what you can do is if you go to support and you go to video tutorials and you select the holiday advertising service, it'll highlight everything that basically that we covered, but then you get to choose exactly what you want to learn about the holiday advertising service. Also, this the contact information. I'm just going to click on that. So if you want to call us, again, I'm just highlighting our phone number, our email address. You have my account information. You have the tutorials that are under here, the live training webinars. That was a tongue twister. If you have any questions, you can either email me directly. You can email Daryl. You can call the 800 number service. I'm sure that you've called us before and you must have spoken to Bethany or Jackie, so anyone on our team can help you.
I just want to encourage anyone, if you have any, questions or specific requests for content or, anything at all, please don't hesitate to contact us. We'd love to talk to you.
You guys are awesome. Thank you. Daryl.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Bye.